We're about to like bust through. Oh, we're there.
Amazing. We are live. Hello. We'll give people a second just to hop on.
Emily didn't join us with the. I thought we were going to coordinate.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I can join the closing. As people start to get in, it should email them that we're live. So we'll get started in just a sec.
Thank you guys so much for like having your tech capabilities for us to.
We were on it. We were on it.
So exciting. So excited to be here. I'll do my quick intro, and then as people join in, I'll let you all talk because that is obviously the main event. But we're the Novel Neighbor. We're in St. Louis, Missouri, and we are so thrilled to have Madge Maril and Katrina Kwan here to discuss Madge's newest book, The Paddock Club. We're going to talk all things like Lady Robin Hoods. We're supporting women's rights and women's wrongs. We're fighting capitalism this evening. And we're also talking about romance, of course. And without further ado, I will turn it over to the two of you to chat.
Okay.
Thank you, Anne.
Hey, girl.
Hey. How are you?
Good. It's so funny because I literally had this thought. We have been in the same group chat for maybe a year. This is like the first time we're having a face-to-face conversation.
Is that true?
Yes. I've never heard your voice before until today.
Are you kidding?
No.
Whoa. Maybe it's because you're so good at like the video content on Instagram. I was like, there's Katrina. Like, yeah, I know that face. Wow, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I remember we were planning to have like a TV watch party, and it just never happened.
I was about to say we need to watch movies online. Anyway.
Congratulations on the release of the Paddock Club.
Thank you.
How are you feeling? How's this first week been? It's been a week, yeah?
Yeah, today, 1 week. I feel good. Which is weird. Because now you're like 5 books in, right? 4, 5, 6?
Yes, sure.
Okay, a million?
A couple.
Well, and like this is my second. So like I feel like debut with Slipstream was so exciting and so intense and like everything was new. And then this time I was like, I recognize this tree. I've been here before. It just feels really good and pleasant, which is, yeah, odd for me, I guess, to not be anxious.
But nice. Yeah.
Yeah, odd but nice.
Alrighty. I'm showing you earlier, I've got my list of questions. But if anyone in the chat, I'm going to open it up to questions in the chat later, probably, very likely, if I'm too fast. I would love to know. Okay. If you had to choose.
Yes.
Bianco or Faust?
Oh.
I'm going to be really mean. I'm going to make you have to choose one.
What am I doing with them? What's the choice?
Who would you smooch?
Okay, who would
you choose?
Oh my God, that's so hard. I feel like on first brush, Faust is more my type. Like,
okay.
But once I've gone like 200 pages in with Arthur, maybe, and he opens up a little. But also I feel like Arthur is like the devil on my shoulder constantly. Like I talk to him in my head, so he also just feels maybe like my little brother in some ways. So there's also that.
Interesting. Okay, interesting. I would love to know. Actually, for the audience, can you tell us a little bit about your new book, The Paddock Club, which is the sequel to Slipstream?
Yeah,
I'm ready.
No, I love it. I know. I was like, what if I just did the whole chat like that?
The whole time.
And I have, oh my God, look at what a reader gave me on tour. I have a bedazzled.
Oh, bedazzled one? That is so cool.
I know. She was like, do you want it? And I was like, can I have it? I was really weird about it. I was like, are you sure? Like to the point where she was like, yes. Like I was freaking it. Anyway. Okay, so Slipstream is the first book. It is an F1 romance. She's a documentarian. He's a Formula 1 driver. They're not supposed to be together. So, of course, like, togetherness happens. And then Paddock Club is the follow-up. She is a professional heartbreaker. He is a Formula 1 driver. And she is paid by women to date and dump their, like, crappy exes. And so she's being paid by a woman to, like, infiltrate Formula 1 And then of course he's not actually that guy who she's supposed to be dating. He's that guy's rival. So basically it's like she's falling in love with one guy while pretending she's falling in love with another guy. It's mess. I don't know.
Oh, it's drama. We love it. We
It's
love it.
drama.
I eat it up. I'm so curious to know where that concept came from. A professional heartbreaker. I would love to know what sparked that idea, because I would never in a million years think of something like that.
Girl, I don't know. Because I was thinking about that today. Like, Katrina's probably gonna ask. I need to like figure that out.
Where did my inspiration come from?
Because I wanted to write about the Paddock Club because I was looking at the Paddock Club, and I knew like coming out of Slipstream, it's a very like I don't know how to say this. Like, there's right and wrong. Lila is neurodivergent, and she has like a very deep sense of justice, which like she got from her mother. And so I feel like there's a lot of wrongs that are righted. And so maybe I was like just thinking a lot about morality and then like flipping that on its head and coming from the perspective of like Kat isn't Holmes at all, who's like the villain in Slipstream, or Max Black, who's also another villain in Slipstream. Let's talk about it. Actually, we don't have time. But I don't know. Yeah, just like coming from a different perspective of someone who's like actively doing not injustice because she thinks it's justice. I don't know. Am I making sense?
It does give like a little bit of a morally gray lady villain vibes. Like we were
Yeah.
talking about the Robin Hood-esque-ness of both of our characters in both of our books, where they're technically doing bad things, but for the right reason.
But it's good. Oh my God. Okay, y'all. Wait, can you tell me about Love Among Thieves, a book I love.
Love Among Thieves. Oh my gosh, I didn't prepare anything. This was supposed to be your thing.
No.
Love Among Thieves is a contemporary heist rom-com that follows a MIT dropout hacker who steals from the rich to give to the poor. And through a series of unfortunate events, or fortunate events, teams up with a retired thief to steal like $50 billion from an Italian crime boss.
And
they're smooching.
Guys, okay, let me get close to anyone watching this. If you like Arthur from Slipstream, you will like this man.
This man.
This man. Look, can you see him?
He makes
Mr.
me giggle.
West. I'm just like appearing from the bottom. Wait, and can you pronounce her name for me? Because I don't think I was pronouncing it right in my head.
Adelina?
That's pretty. What
were you saying?
I don't know. Don't ask. I always just like go with something, and then once I've gone with it, that it's like stuck. Do you do that?
Yeah. Like
okay.
I used to pronounce quinoa.
And then it's hard, or like my parents,
it's
like
hard to
chipotle, and I'm like, y'all, Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Okay, I've already got off track. Where were we?
Where were we? We were talking about each other's books. Oh, talking about the sort of the morally gray, doing bad things, but for the right reason. I'm curious to know, kind of, Kat is such a not me, Kat. Your Kat.
Dude, I realized that when we logged on, I was like, Kat on Kat, but I love it.
Kat is such a complex character, and she obviously has her facade, her charming facade that she wears to lure men in and lower their guard, and eventually, spoiler alert, break their hearts. But she's also got who she really is and who Faust sees. I would love to know I would love to know your process of how you create such a complex character. And I know that's a really loaded question, but we got time to discuss.
It's just so flattering. Like,
flattering. It's so good.
Oh my God. And okay, disclaimer, we will be discussing spoilers, or like, I don't know. There's certain spoilers I've been like hiding, and now we've reached the week mark, and that's what everyone voted for. So anyway, with that disclaimer in mind.
If it slips,
it happens. That's where I'm at.
You had a week to read this wonderful book.
But no, with Kat, she like really came to me as she came in like that first chapter, like of course she's blonde, of course she bleaches her hair. She's this kind of like glamour, beautiful woman. And it was really fun to write a character who's like, I am beautiful. Because I feel like so often in contemporary, it's like, she doesn't know how beautiful she is, which I love. Like I eat that up every time. Don't worry. But like with Kat, it's like she knows what she has, but also she has this like not a chip on her shoulder, but some insecurities around it because she used to be a model. So that was also a really interesting headspace to be in of like someone who has been judged on that level and how like analytical that would make you as a person where it's like these are my flaws. These are my strengths like physically. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Um no, I don't know. It was I think for her, she made sense to me, like, as a character after I had the idea for, like, the tarot card scene. I
Mm.
don't really know why, but that's when I, like, was like, "This is a character that I really like, because she's, like, trying to decide if she's gonna, like, stay on the mission, after things kind of go, like, haywire as they are wont to do, and she has this game where she basically, like, asks the tarot deck um, and like goes with what it says. But before that, she like runs the odds statistically.
Yeah.
And I just thought that was so funny. Like someone who's really, really smart and then is like, well, anyway,
It's up to
like
fate,
it's
I
up to
guess.
fate. Yeah. That's when I was like, I don't
She's
know.
so layered and complicated. Like sometimes I'm like that. Like I feel like I try to be pragmatic, but sometimes I'm like, what do the
Yeah.
cards say? I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to offload that to the universe.
Well, yeah. And maybe that's like in a way where we see later that Faust has his thing for control. Like she's like trying because she doesn't have like
Oh, does he?
she doesn't have her like companion that she used to do the Robin Hooding with. So she's
Mhm.
kind of solo and she's like, well, I guess I'm gonna read my tarot deck and see what happens. She's like yearning for that, you know?
Mhm.
Like someone tell me what the right decision is. I feel that way all the time.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Fausto and control,
Not to skip ahead.
not to skip ahead, but how do you, as a romance writer, approach sex, spice, BDSM, the power dynamics? Uh, Lay it on me because I just think it's so fascinating to see what goes on in another writer's head.
Oh my God. Well, and first of all, you write spice so well. Let's get that
Oh,
out of the way.
thank you.
Um, I love when they hook up in this book. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it, but he says things to her that are so exciting. But that sounded really weirdly cryptic. But I like
No.
how
There's something sexy about a man who knows exactly what to say.
exactly.
Says the
But
right things.
and does he? And does he? Wait, so the question was like, how did I go about the spice?
Yeah, like what? Like I would argue, not argue. How do you know what's too much, what's too little? How do you know when to ramp it up or keep it or
Oh,
rein it back in? What do you personally? Sorry, this is a lot of questions in one, but like,
yeah.
how do you explore this particular avenue?
Well, that's such a good question. I feel like with Kat and Faust, they're so cerebral and so much of their spiciness happens in conversations that they're having with each other. Like they're both like little freaks and they're like getting off on just talking to each other. Like not even physically, just like mentally. And like that's I love them. Um
I especially like because you're kind of having these conversations over chess, and I can totally see what you mean, where it's just like it's all mind games, baby.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Um And so it was just so much fun with them because it was, like, not just about any certain spice scene or it's not like, okay, like, I've written the 2 scenes that this book gets or, you know, whatever the, like, interior craft allotment is, that
Mm.
I feel like we all have, like, per the romance beats, but, like, they went in their own direction, so it's like, um, yeah, I don't know, I kind of judge it by, like, if I'm having fun, people are having fun, I hopefully,
That's
because
a
like,
really
with
good rule of
Slipstream
thumb. Yeah.
the slow burn was so fun where it's like, "Oh my god, they just need to bang.
I need to do it.
They
Yeah.
just need to bang." But what about you? How do you go about
I've forgotten. It depends on the book.
it? Yeah. Yeah.
It depends on the book. Like my debut Knives Seasoning a Dash of Love was very what's it called? Quick burn. I wanted it to be
Mm,
like instant attraction, and then the rest of the book I wanted to explore their dynamic and their understanding and opening up
yeah.
of each other. But this one was definitely I tried to be more slow burn, kind of have the relentless teasing from West
Yeah.
until they kind of can't until she kind of comes back and is like, if you're gonna just kiss me, like kiss me, but I better see stars, you know. So she gives as good as he gets, or whatever the phrase is. um, but it's also about, for me, the sex scenes are usually intertwined with like a psychological or emotional intimacy. They're
Yeah.
always aligned in that way. Like it's not just about the sex for the sake of sex. It's about opening up, trusting each other. Yeah, that's how I go about it.
Well, and I think and there's something with, like, I think the Robin Hood romance genre, I'm the justice, fixing the world, where it's like these women, they're like, "Okay, he's hot, I'm busy." Like, I'm
Mm-hmm.
literally like, I feel the weight of the world on my shoulders.
Yeah.
I can't bang this man right now because 'cause we're working together in some capacity. Like, it straight from the jump in yours, they're, like, on each other's team.
Yes, that's very true. She's got no time for that. But eventually,
Yeah.
he's so charming that I guess the walls come down
The
eventually.
walls come down.
They do, they do. We were talking about craft earlier. I would love to know what your typical writing day looks like. Are you a full-time writer?
I
Or do you
am
have
at
a
the moment.
what does that look like? You wake up and then what happens?
Oh, don't ask.
Oh.
No, it's kidding. No, it's I used to be when I was working full time and then writing full time, like very like every 15 minutes calculated. So I
Okay.
think I miss that in a way, but that's a very privileged thing to miss. Like being able to write full time is like the dream. But right now, like I love writing in the mornings or the evenings. I feel like the afternoon is when I like the horror set in.
The
Not
horrors?
writing wise, just generally, it's like
Just
2
like
PM.
mm.
I'm like, "Is anything real?" Do you feel that way? Chat,
Mm.
do you feel that way?
Do you feel that way? Not for me.
Okay, okay, sure.
Like to each their own, right? Whatever works for
Yeah.
you. No, I don't start writing until noon. So
Ooh.
I wake up because I've been a full-time writer for, when did that book come out? Since 2023, I've been a full-time
Yeah,
writer.
it's been a minute.
It's been a hot minute. So I wake up. I don't eat anything until noon either because my doctor has me fasting, and that's
Mm,
just a pain. But I'm trying to go running first thing in the morning, and I kind of do my chores and I put around the house until noon, where I eat and then I finally sit down. And like from noon until my honey comes back from work, that's my writing window. Um, Lately, it's been kind of a little bit different just because I'm on deadline for like 3 different projects.
right.
Girl, I'm stressed. I'm so stressed. I found like a whole section of gray hair the other day. I
Oh
was like,
my
oh
god.
dang, I'm going on
Dude,
holiday after this. But
yeah,
that's what my typical day looks like. Is from noon until about 6.
that's really good. See, noon is like pre-horrors, I'm feeling them creep in.
What do you mean by horrors?
I
I've
don't
never
know.
just like an existential dread of like, ah. Oh.
You know, it's like when you like when you were a kid and you woke up at 3 AM and you're like 3 AM is a little scary. Like the
I've
witching
never
hour.
I've
No?
never felt that. I've woken up once at like 6 a.m. and thought it was the next day. Or no, 6 p. I woke up at 6 p.m. and
Mm.
I thought it was the next day, and that was a little weird. But I've never like woken up at 3 and been like, ah. I've
It's
never
like
had that feeling.
time gets so long in the afternoon. I also like to
Okay.
write in the dark. Maybe I should start there. Like
Okay. That would okay, that would explain some things.
maybe that and like as soon as because we have like blackout curtains and then when I open them and see that it's like a beautiful day, I like lose a little bit of inspiration. That's I don't know.
Huh.
Anyway.
Wow. That's just like it's so specific, but it's so interesting. Like every author's
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, I was at a con and I was listening to a panel and someone said that she writes every day from like 2 to 5 and everyone gasped. It was just like 2 to 5. It was amazing though.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. Like the afternoon or like 2 to 5 in the morning, because that's also very
Afternoon.
interesting. Oh, okay.
Afternoon. The horrors.
I'm really trying to figure out what you mean by that. But
Dude,
I guess it's just an allotment of time that just does not make sense.
one day you will feel it and you'll text
Okay.
me and be like,
Ah, the horrors.
Danny DeVito, like I get it now. No, hopefully you never will. Hopefully you never will.
Hopefully. Let's see. Can you tell me?
Anyway.
No. Anyway, moving on. I would love to know what kind of goes on behind the scenes when you're creating a cover? I've asked a couple
Ooh.
of author friends, like for every author is different, every book is different, every publishing house is different. I'm wondering how much say did you get? Did you get to pick the artist? Because obviously, is it the same artist for
I think it's
Slipstream?
different.
Different? Okay,
Yeah,
because they look really, really
they look
good.
really good together.
I would love to know, did they ask for like mood boards? Because my teams have asked me for mood boards in the past. So just tell the audience, really, it's for their sake.
Oh.
How do you create a book cover?
Mm. But Slipstream has a lot more like hands-on. I feel like I sent a bunch of ideas. Well, oh, okay, it was my idea. Like I really wanted Lila to be filming Arthur. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it to unblur, but yeah.
Um,
Example.
because I really wanted to show both of them at work. That
Mm,
felt really like feminist to me. But then with Paddock, and then they had so many good ideas. Then
yeah,
they like took my little like she should be holding a camera, and they like
they did
went.
it.
Yeah, they did it. They made it beautiful.
And then the
And
Paddock Club.
then yeah, I feel like they sent me a sketch and some ideas. I had like a few things maybe that I sent them. I don't quite remember. Um, and then they sent this to me, and I was like, yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
Um, but and I love like instantly I love that she looks really powerful and big and that he looks small, so it's kind of like the chess grid is what it made me think of. Like they
Oh,
look
interesting.
like the dynamic feels interesting. I don't know.
Right.
If you just see that, you're like, what? It's like slightly off-putting or like off kilter. Um, and though I did have some, I think they originally put him in a turtleneck, and I was like, we can't, we can't have him in a
Not
turtleneck.
fast. No. This
Like
whole
I think
thing's
he
about
would wear it
fashion.
for
No.
chat, but I don't think he would be happy about it. But yeah, no, they're just so good at Simon Schuster, and then I'm just like, thank you, amazing.
Yeah. Nail on the head every time.
Right.
Yeah. What drew you? Because I knew you from. Where did we meet? I'm trying. Like we've known for each other for
Dude.
so long. Did we meet each other in the fandom?
Yeah, I think it was Twitter, which is like,
It's
whoa,
a long time ago. I haven't had a Twitter account in gajillion years.
same.
Interesting. I'm curious to know what drew you to contemporary romance or
Mm,
specifically F1 romance. I don't know if I've ever asked you that before.
ooh. Um, I think, well, that's so funny that you bring up fandom because, like, I can say personally that I wrote in Raylo and like Dark Lena and different things like that, which is like Kylo
A
Ren
woman
and
of
Rey
taste. Yes.
and the Lena and the Darkling from Shadow and Bone.
Of course.
I don't know, y'all. But whenever I would like write in these like beautiful speculative universes that these authors made, I was like, and they work at a coffee shop and they're
It would always
normal
come to
people.
contemporary.
Yeah, I was never like a canon verse writer. So I think I just was like, yeah, I would write contemporary because I really like
Interesting.
I like for like really big things to happen in the contemporary world. I think that makes my brain happy for some reason. Because I've tried writing
Interesting.
romantasy, not like I've just tried it myself, like sat down and been like, dee, 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 and I feel
Send it
so
to me.
well, no, because it's
Send
so
it to me.
bad. I can't do it. I feel like I start trying to sound romantasy, and then I'm like, who is this? And it just, yeah, I need like, I don't know. Never
The
say
tonal
never.
shift is like, ooh.
Yeah, like okay, like who's she trying to be? Yeah, I just love something that's it could be happening. I don't know.
It's something big in the real world. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Something exciting.
yeah. Oh, but then F1 romance. I came to F1 through like my old job as like a fashion and beauty journalist because I just thought I was like fascinating
You could
sport.
put a pin in that.
Yeah. And then I started watching it, and then it's all over, dude. Which I know you said you started watching it.
Okay, yes. So before you wrote Slipstream, no, you wrote Slipstream, and then I read it, and I was like, I have no idea what F1 is about. I've heard of F1, but I don't know anything. So because of you, I picked this book up. I was like, wow, maybe I should check out these fast cars. What's this all about? And I have a question. Why is Lance Stroll consistently disappointing me?
I was about to say Canada, right? He's your Canadian
Oh,
representation. Well, okay. That's actually has a very complex answer.
Tell me.
Okay, his dad owns the team.
Oh, I
And
did know that.
so
Yeah.
to me, he gets a lot of hate, which
Hmm.
maybe some of it is fair. He is a billionaire son. But it's also like he is a Shakespearean tragedy because it's like
You
he was
can't
born
meet.
into this dynasty.
Hmm.
He is forced to perform, or
You can't
maybe
meet
he's
the
enjoying
expectations
it.
of the father.
Yeah, it's
That is
very like, is
tragic.
that like Macbeth? Which one is the
Critical
one with
spell.
dad? Hamlet.
Hamlet. Yep.
Um,
Hmm.
Not to defend the rich boys, but I will defend his
How did
quote a
we get from
little.
F1 to Shakespeare? This is beautiful.
Dude, it's fast every time. It
Every
comes at you
time.
fast. Wait, so who do you like? Do you have like a person yet?
It's kind of okay. I don't know why, but I kind of have a crush on George Russell.
Okay.
Do you not
Correct.
like him?
No, he's my favorite. He's
Okay,
beautiful.
good. He's
The
beautiful.
girls love George Russell. Sorry, I'm like yelling. Turn down your volume.
No, it's okay. Yeah, and I'm really impressed with Kimmy, like the rookie. Oh gosh, I'm
Yeah.
realizing we're really detouring, but
No, it's
F1
okay.
is turns out F1's fascinating. But
You
speaking
got
of
another
like,
one.
I know you hooked me. Speaking of the kind of like the rich billionaire dad, your book, getting back on topic, I'm
No,
roping it around.
dude, we were on topic. We were on topic.
The Paddock Club deals with like themes of, oh, I noticed anyway, maybe I'm thinking too hard about it, the socioeconomics
No?
of like
Yeah.
who can participate in the sport, who is allowed to engage. And most of the time it's really rich people. I would love to know, just do a deep dive on those thoughts. Elaborate for me.
Oh. Yeah. I think it's also it was coming out of Slipstream where Arthur is like a shamelessly rich man, love him. But like, from the rich family, and he does have those pressures like being born into the
Mhm.
F1 family to perform. So then switching into Faust's gear, it just made sense to me. What is it like? It made sense to me dramaturgically to do a character who then didn't have that. And
It's
so like
very,
Faust,
very Lewis Hamilton.
yes, yeah, like
Yes.
or even your boy George Russell, like he's written about how like his family had to like sell stuff in order like sell get as much money as possible, and eventually he turned like I think it was like 16 or 17 and they were like we can't afford to try the stream anymore,
Hmm.
which is like imagine, and this isn't even to get into like the anti-billionaire capitalism critique of it all, but imagine like your family, you're like 3 years old since you're like 4 or something.
Hmm.
Everyone in your little cluster has been working to get you into a place, spending all of the money that they have to get there. I don't know. I crack under very little pressure, and I just found that a fascinating headspace.
Yeah, for sure.
Um,
Either builds character or breaks you.
right. And then capitalism,
Mm.
maybe not going so great at the moment, a little wild. So wanted to just talk about that, the pros and the cons, because there
The
are
pros,
pros. There are pros.
for sure, for sure. um, Trying to refer to my notes here because I feel like just having such a good time. We're talking about F1 boys.
Yeah, like
Oh,
in any way.
I would. Speaking of talking to F1 boys, you got to interview two of them, Carlos and
Charles
Leclerc. Uh,
Leclerc, yeah,
Tell me more about that. I'm just here fangirling through you.
dude. It was cool. So I used to work at Harper's Bazaar, and my editor Jenna, who was like amazing, messaged me and was like, "Do you want to interview F1 drivers?" And I was like, "What?"
Yeah, I remember you in the
Um,
group chat being like, "Should I?" I'm like,
I know.
"Yes."
Well, I wasn't sure because I was like, how is this real? I don't know. But it went really great and it was really fun. And they're like so charming and sweet and nice. Yeah. And they're real
Yeah,
people, just like us.
just like us, except uber freaking rich.
And very, very interesting, very thick necks, very interesting hobbies.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What's the most interesting hobby they talked about?
Oh, well, not during the interviews. I'm trying to think now. I feel like a lot of them are into like paddle ball right now, but they call it like paddle. which I knew because there was a paddle tennis court by where I grew up, but I feel like it's not a American sport largely
I'm not all
or
together
Canadian.
familiar.
I don't know
Yeah.
if paddleboard has reached North America in the way that they discuss it.
Isn't paddleboarding on the water? Or is it no?
No, it's like I think okay.
Okay.
I think it's like pickleball, but not.
Okay.
You
I know
gotta
pickleball.
paddle. There's
Okay.
ball.
Okay. Squash?
Maybe it's paddle ball. Dude, I don't know.
You know what? You should do research and write your next book about it.
But you want to know something that's so actually never mind.
What?
So off topic.
Tell
Okay,
me.
I rescued a cat when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Around the paddle tennis court. So for like 20 years, one of my cat's name was Paddle because that's what I called him when I was a baby. So it's like I really like more than anyone, I should know what paddle is.
What it is. That's funny.
But anyway, interesting hobby. Sorry, y'all.
We're getting off topic again. We're just having too much fun. We're just chit-chatting. Let's see. I have a couple of good ones. We'll just throw it out there. I had a really good one. It's gone. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna go off this list. No, I do know. Are you currently working on anything new that you're allowed to tell us about?
Yeah, I'm working on a fencing romance right now.
I did know that, but not the audience didn't. Tell us how much are you allowed to tell us about a fencing romance? Because that's really interesting to me. Because I've actually got a sport romance as well.
Wait. Oh, I do know it. I'm so excited about it.
But you go first.
Yeah, it's a fencing romance, and I'm probably allowed to say everything, but I'm cruel and I'm saying nothing.
Okay.
Because I think it's okay. So Slipstream was like here on the like absurdity scale, and then I feel like Paddock Club was like here, and then On Guard is gonna be not like up here, but like maybe here.
That's
so
the
I just
title,
need everyone.
On Guard?
Yeah. Which I've been thinking like I don't know. Maybe it needs another title, but I think it, yeah, no, I still love it. I don't know, because there's a lot of different moving pieces to it. It's been really fun. It's kind of a dark academia vibe. So just really different, but also, genre hopping queen. I feel like sometimes I'm like, this is going to be so different, and then I'm still me. Do you feel that way, writing so many different, like, subgenres?
I do. You were talking earlier about, like, this... Were we talking about that? I feel like we had this conversation in the studio when we were in the green room, but I feel like stylistically, from genre to genre, I do write differently to kind of... Like, you were talking about writing romantasy, and you're like, who am I? Sometimes I do feel like that when I'm writing contemporary, like if you read Love Among Thieves versus my opening of Ambrosia, you're like, these are two different authors.
And you do it so well, though. It doesn't, like, I feel so weird. Do you just need to push through the weirdness?
Maybe. I think maybe it's because I was also a ghostwriter for so long that I'm like, I can hop into any voice, any head, any tense, because the job dictates it. Yeah, maybe it is just about pushing through. Don't feel awkward. It's art.
But you're also just like talented. So
oh, stop it. Oh, shush.
Come on.
You get out of here.
But okay, what's your sports romance? If you can talk to us about it, and when does it come out? Do we know? Can we say?
I don't have a date. We have landed on a title.
Wait.
Did I not tell you?
I feel like I was in the chat when you were like, we were thinking of titles.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I sent like a bunch of suggestions to the team. I haven't been given the clear, but if anyone from Random House Canada is listening, I'm going to say it, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. I am writing a ballroom sports romance. And it's taken a bit of a reality TV angle. So it's like competing live streams. Is it for the cameras, this romance, or is it real? I don't know. And it's called Lead Me On.
Dude, that's so good.
I don't know when it comes out.
I got chills. Wait,
2027.
Yeah, 2027
at some point.
Well, so if y'all, I know we probably have a lot of sports romance heads in the chat. Katrina, she's also really funny on Instagram, guys. She's really good.
Oh gosh.
You're so charismatic and charming.
You're blushing. Stop it.
Okay, sorry.
I'm so
But that's such a good title, dude. That's
Oh,
such a
thank
good
you.
title.
Thank you. That was 100% my team. I don't think I even suggested that. They were like, we're going to change it to Lead Me On. I'm like, okay, that sounds better than
You're
anything
like,
I could have come
right.
up with.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, I love working with people in publishing because it's like, yeah, I'll be like, oh, it could be cool if the cover looked like this. And then they're like, well, what about this? And you're like, yes.
Yes,
or like,
immediately.
yes.
Don't take any of my suggestions. You know what you're doing.
Never mind.
If-
but that's so exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm trying to finish the edits. It's due like the first week of August, and I'm trying to get them done. That's why I've been kind of AWOL.
You got it.
I'm stressed. If the Paddock Club were to be turned into a movie or TV series, do you have a fan cast?
I don't.
Oh.
A really lovely reader suggested Sarah Pigeon from the American Love Story show that came out like a minute ago. She's beautiful. I think she's dating Joe Alwyn. Taylor Swift.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Something's wearing. Okay, yeah.
I think.
As Cat.
Yeah. I got distracted. I was like, anyway. No, as Cat. But really, like, I think someone who has, because she has kind of that air of like mischief. So I think that could be really cool. And I don't know for Faust. I don't know. Because I don't know if you feel this way. Like, I don't picture people super clearly when I write. Do you?
No.
Okay, I was scared.
No. I see their personality first.
Yeah.
Yeah. But visually, I cannot picture them.
Yeah.
Ever.
Well, what about for your babies? Because I need to know West so we can hire him for Arthur after, actually. So tell me.
I like I said, I can't think of any current actors at all. I was gonna say though, if you ever cast May, I would like to volunteer myself. Thank you.
Done. Actually.
Done.
Sold.
Excellent.
I feel like she has short hair. Does she have short hair?
can rock a pixie cut. Or whoever we hire to play Adelina can play May as well.
Oh my god, wait.
It's like mishmash.
Yes, it's like the Andy Warhol revolving cast. That would actually be so fun.
Perfect.
Okay. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Wonderful.
Oh, I'm glad you brought up May. I love May.
I love May. I love getting to see her. I think just because of speaking of like diversity and seeing underrepresentation, I love what you do and how you approach mental health. I would love to have you touch on that, I guess. What does it mean to you to be able to write about it?
Oh my gosh. That's so sweet. And I'm glad that it resonates with you. I think it's just part of writing people. I think everyone has mental health. And it fluctuates, and especially in high pressure environments like a competitive sport or it's like something is going on. And so I think for me it just feels very like natural to work that in. And I'm like honored that people resonate with it so much. Because it's like, they would be stressed out or have challenges, or that stress then manifests a certain way if they've had to put on like this facade for many years.
Mm-hmm, for sure. Oh, I just love being able to do what we do.
I know. It's so special.
Yeah, it really is. I'm wondering, for the authors aspiring authors in the chat, I always ask this question. What advice would you give to an aspiring author who wants to publish their own work?
Oh my gosh. It's such a delicate stage. Hold on, I need to think about it.
Okay.
Okay. Keep going, which is very basic advice, but like the only way it will never happen, like you never publish, whether that's self-publish or traditionally publish, is if you give up. then that is it. Like, it's not going to happen. But if you get rejected, or if you self pub and maybe it doesn't go the way you want, like, there's always another story, there's always another book. And so just keep going, but then on that, like, do it your way. Don't try to write like anyone else. Don't try to chase like a trend,
I was
or
gonna say.
yeah, because like, and I'm so grateful. I feel like Slipstream and the book that I wrote previously that I then signed with my agent, I remember thinking, like, I need to be myself. Like, I have to start being myself. And it wasn't even that I was trying to like fake anything, but it was just even just like emailing with people. It's like I want to start using exclamation points and emojis, because like this is our lives. Like, what is it, Joan Didion? Like, every day is all there is. So like you have to have fun doing it. Be yourself, show up authentically. And then you get like the most amazing readers who are like you. That has been like the most amazing experience. So thank you to anyone watching this who's read my books, because it's like when you show up as yourself and you put that out there, it's like, yeah, it will occasionally be rejected, and it's like, where, like, sad. But then it's like you meet people who are like you, or that you give like you give someone a voice where it's like, oh, I felt that way. I didn't know other people felt that way. I don't know. I'm rambling.
No, I totally get it. I feel like when I first debuted, I was reading my Last Dragon of the East back to myself, and I was like, oh, because I could see the sections where I'm like, oh, I was holding back here because I was afraid of what people would think, and I regret not writing it the way I wanted to write it. And I just feel like, yeah, it's about finding your readers, and that takes time.
Mm-hmm.
But once you do find them, it's really quite a magical experience, and you get to keep them for hopefully forever, as long as you're writing. Yeah.
Well, it's like, maybe they only read one book, or maybe they only love one book, but you're with them for that day, or maybe they'll think of that quote later. It's just such a it's so magical.
What did Stephen King say? It's like we're time travelers. We get
Probably.
to transport people to different times and different places, and yeah, just on a single page.
Yeah.
We're magical, is what I'm saying. We're
You
the
are.
best. No, you are. Oh, this is gonna be a back and forth of just compliments. I think
Okay.
I'm gonna start you. I'm gonna give one more fun question before maybe we open up. I don't know, if we open up to any questions in the chat. But my question
you guys
for
start
you.
percolating.
Oh yeah, the chat. Please feel free to ask Madge wonderful questions. For you though, what is the weirdest thing you've ever had to Google
Oh my God.
for your book? And have you had to delete your search history after?
Oh my God, that's so good. I'm sure there's things, but like I'm the type of ADHD where you're like, what's your favorite book? And I'm like, name a book. I don't know anymore.
I don't know anymore.
I feel like I do a lot of like Google mapping, because I'm really neurotic about things being like accurate, and I haven't been to like all these different countries. So I'm very much so like looking at Spa from the drones. Yeah. But that's not like a good, I'm sure there's stuff. Oh my God. Okay. For Paddock Club, there's a little throwaway line about Catholicism. And it's because I got deep into like a rabbit hole about the different types of saints.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, who is it when they don't go outside? Hermits.
Yes.
I got
like
really
me.
into I got really into hermits. So I think I was reading a lot of hermit lore.
For your F1 romance.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. No, that makes total sense.
I think that's the word. Maybe they had another word that was like prettier. Anyway. But what about you? Do you have anything?
Oh yeah, I would concern the FBI agent in my computer, as they say. I think for Ambrosia, my like upcoming fantasy murder mystery, I think I had to Google like how long does it take for a body to decompose or something like that, or like when does rigor mortis set in? Like very like concerning research questions.
Wait,
Um,
we haven't even talked about Ambrosia
oh yeah, you want to talk about Ambrosia?
for a second. Ah, is that the arc?
That is the arc. Do you want one? I'll send you one.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
Okay,
like
hold
getting
on.
excited.
I'll text you later. Yeah.
2027
January
Yeah.
26, 2027. Very different vibe from the Paddock Club. It's a fantasy murder mystery about a woman who disguises herself as a man to infiltrate an order of alchemists after discovering her husband has been murdered. The method, someone has turned his blood into gold.
Love.
So she has to go scorch earth, I guess. She's the angriest character I have ever written in my life.
Yes,
She's scary.
I love.
She's scary, but I love her.
Okay, you probably can't answer. Does it have a happy ending? Okay. Okay. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see. Oh, so is my camera still on? I don't know. Oh,
Yeah.
there I am. Okay,
I can see
sorry.
you.
I just blipped out for a second, so I was really concerned. Like, we lasted so long. Yeah. Do we have any questions, Am? Oh, we have a question. I'll just read it out for you.
Okay.
If you had to relate one song to each of your main characters, what song would they each be assigned? That's a good question from Haley.
Okay. So with Faust, I've been listening to She's My Caller by the Gorillaz a lot. Because it's hot and I feel like he feels so tied down. So collared, if you will. But
I was going to ask you, how do you go about writing men who yearn? Just the yearning in this book was amazing, and I would love some pointers.
Oh, well, okay. You don't need them.
Sorry, I just totally interrupted Haley's question, but we'll come back, I promise.
Wait, let me finish it.
Okay, you do that.
The goblin, I'll forget. Cat song, Mannequin, Britney Spears, really got me into her head. But I also put a playlist on my Instagram, and I just like screenshot my actual playlist. So if you go to it, I think it says on there like Paddock Club song list. And those are all songs I listen to like a lot. But wait, what were we getting excited about? See, oh, yearning.
Yearning, yes. How do you write men who yearn?
Second nature,
how do you go about
it?
Because I would love to be able to write a man who yearns like Faust. My gosh, I got to read this when it was still like a Google Doc. So getting to see his like little journal pages made me so giddy. Because I never saw it formatted before.
Yeah. I got to pick his font for his handwriting, which I really loved. No, okay. So actually, I do have like a craft advice. Every book has a main theme of love that I think is the central idea and fantasy of the book to me. And all of the actions, like it's not like I write with that in mind, but it all comes back to that. Like with Slipstream, it was like someone who loves you for the parts of you that you don't like. Like that was like always in the back of like those interactions. And then with Paddock Club, I think it was like someone you can sleep around when you're really tired. And so I think like if you kind of like pick that, then the yearning comes from that. And I don't really know how, but it does.
Mm-hmm. It's just very intimate.
Yeah. I don't know if that made sense to anyone.
I think I'm getting it. Oh, okay. We got another question. Or,
God,
if you had to give one Jellycat to your characters, which Jellycats would they get? I'm not sure what a Jellycat is, but you go ahead.
They're so cute. You don't know? I will. Okay. Remind me to show you.
Mm-hmm.
They're like stuffed animals, and they're so cute.
Okay.
I feel like Cat would get a croissant, or like if they have like a French fries Jellycat. And then Faust. Oh man, what stuffed animal would he be into? I feel like he would get whatever Jellycat is left in the store on the shelf, and he feels a little bad that it's alone. Like he's buying it, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a strawberry, maybe not.
Oh, it's a question from Tristan.
Hi, Tristan.
Hi, girl. What was the most surprising thing you learned throughout your publishing journey, either information in researching or publishing itself?
Okay. I feel like the most surprising thing that I learned through this journey is kind of what we were talking about earlier, that like every day is all there is. And like I think when I set out to publish, like for so many of us, we have this dream since we're like babies, like embryos, and it's become something that's so massive. And then when we're lucky enough and privileged enough to achieve that life dream, it can be really daunting, or it can be like, oh, I need to be a certain way, or I need to do a certain thing, or like I need to post every day, or whatever it is, the like anxiety thoughts. And it's like you have to have fun with it. And this is like a very recent learning. But it's like, yeah, if I'm like, no book is worth like, or no career even is worth like your enjoyment in life. And I don't even mean that like writing isn't fun, but just like the stress, you can't let that stress get to you, because it is so major to all of us. I think we all care about it a lot. I think that's like safe to say.
I'm still learning. I'll get
Yeah.
there. Where do you seek inspiration for your writing, Madge? Hi, Pen.
Hi, Ben. I wish I knew, guys.
Where does it hit you? For me, it's in the shower. When I'm not thinking about anything and I'm soaping my hair, I'm like, here's an idea.
Yeah, that will happen. I think it's like, it's kind of random. I wish I knew. It really makes me believe in like the muses, like Greek mythology, because I don't know really where the ideas come from. They kind of just like appear, and it's like, whoa, okay.
Oh, I love that. I haven't thought about the muses in forever.
Yeah, because it's like I'm not smart in many ways. I don't know geography. There's no reason for any of this to be happening in my brain. Do you feel that way?
Sometimes. Or I'll just get really fixated on something and then I can't stop, and I'll decide it needs to be in the book. Like I've recently taken up plant caring, what's it called? Plant propagating.
Yeah.
And just taking care of like really rare house plants. And there's a little section, there's a character in Ambrosia actually who like collects poisons from these plants, and I was just like, it's all this week's fascination is now a part of the book, and that will live with me forever.
I love that, and we need to talk plants offline.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you a plant collector?
I'm like a gardener now.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah, so like outdoor things.
Gotcha. I'm more of like, I've got an IKEA cabinet that I've retrofitted into a greenhouse. I'll take a picture for you later.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I love that. Sorry.
It's okay. Pen with another question. What other things do you do to be creative outside of writing? That's an excellent question.
Gardening is like huge. I recently started making like music again and doing like noise shows with my friend, which has been really fun to be like creative. When like noise, it's like improv, caustic sound.
I don't know what it is, but I'd be interested in listening.
Like imagine a keyboard going like ee, and it's at a bar and no one's enjoying that it sounds like that, but then it gets inside of you. That's the type of music that I enjoy making. So and my friend is a really, really talented musician. And he's like a beautiful drone music artist, like very beautiful sounds. And so I'm always like, let's be ugly together. So that's been really exciting.
All I can really think about, and forgive me if this is completely inaccurate, but all I'm thinking about is when Ross, in that episode of Friends, where he's got his little keyboard and he's like making construction sounds.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Amazing.
What is the episode of The Office where Gabe is like playing the keyboard as what's his face throws up? I feel like that's also like I'm on the keys.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Hi, Carly. How did you go about creating your own F1 teams? Was there something that surprised you about the process?
Ooh. Excuse me. I think what surprised me is, like, how little it's based on any real F1 teams. Like, there's, like, homages and, like, some satirical, funny little nods and stuff, but, like, I think a lot of it, kind of just came out of studying the sport and studying sports in general, and that sounds, like, very smart, but, every, franchise, because I also really love football, but it's like, there's the team that are, like, the underdogs, or then there's the team that's historically good. Like, there's the Chicago Bears, and, like, they have a lot of history, but they're kind of silly, or, like, the Cowboys, where it's like they're really prestigious and they play, I think, like, every Christmas. So everyone's kind of annoyed by them, or maybe it's the Cowboys or the Patriots. I don't remember. Um,
As a
but like
Canadian,
so
I have no idea what's
yeah,
going
you're
on. But
like,
yeah.
okay. But it's like, all those teams on a team level play the archetypes that athletes do, like in WWE. Like you have the heel, you have the good guy. So it's like that. I don't know.
I was just some inspiration, but not really.
Yeah, yeah. And then, like just having a little fun with it.
Mhm. Excellent. Any more questions?
Thank you guys for the question.
Yeah, those are great.
I hope we answered them. I answered them.
I think you did. That was pretty good. When you said football, I was like, football soccer or football American?
Oh, sorry.
No, it's
Not,
okay.
no.
It's my Canadianism.
Okay. Where in Canada are you?
I'm in Vancouver on the West Coast.
I was about to say, like, because I feel like we have very similar accents, but I heard it just then when you said Vancouver.
Do I have an accent? Oh, no.
Just like a little bit, because I grew up outside of Chicago. So I feel like maybe we're very like, yeah. But wait, can you say Vancouver again?
But now I'm self-conscious. I'm like, am I saying it?
It was so cute. Okay, you don't have to.
But now I'm like, am I gonna like overcompensate and overcorrect?
You're like Vancouver. No.
Vancouver.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome.
I was just popping back in to say I think we got all of the questions. Yeah. Unless there's any parting things that you wanted to add about the romance of it all, the F1 of it all, the fighting capitalism of it all, anything like that.
Just the breezy topics there at the end. No, I feel so fortunate to thank you so much, Em, to let us do this. And like when I saw, Kat, that your book was coming out, I think it was before we had even announced the Paddock Club. So I was just like, I remember messaging you like, I have something to tell you. Because I'm just so happy that oh my God, I got emotional. It hit me. Like we as women are talking about these things because when we're writing about it, we're talking about it. And like things are really intense right now. I feel like we're all there. And so I'm just so happy for your book's existence and that we were able to chat about it and that it's like hot too. We're making it all sexy and that's fun.
Yeah.
Sorry, that went off the track.
I love it.
I feel like that's a perfect way to end. Thank you everyone for joining. You can absolutely purchase the Paddock Club and Love Among Thieves from the Novel Neighbor or your local indie bookstore. If you get the Paddock Club from the Novel Neighbor, we do have some fun signed book plates from Madge that we will be sure to include in your purchase.
And you guys ship, right?
Yes, we can ship locally, nationally, internationally, whatever you need. So definitely hit us up, let us know, and have a great night.
Cool. Thanks, guys.